On this Memorial Day, we want to focus on one area of our military that is often overlooked: homeless female veterans. Ben Tracy visited a special neighborhood in the San Pedro section of Los Angeles. He found women getting the chance to rebuild their way of life after defending ours.
I thought it was going to be a lot easier. Definitely a lot easier.
After 4 years in the Army, serving in Germany and Iraq, Danielle Chavez thought she had her life figured out. But when she left the military in 2011, her marriage ended. She struggled to pay for school and ended up living in her car. She had to send her 2 young girls to live with a relative.
Every day I missed them. Every day. I felt like they were growing up without me.
Was being homeless tougher on you physically or tougher on your pride?
It definitely was tougher on my pride because I didn't want anybody to know I was homeless. You don't want to admit that this is something that could happen when you're a veteran.
There are more than 4,000 homeless female veterans in this country, many with children. They account for 8% of the nation's 58,000 homeless vets. But a new housing development just opened in Los Angeles is providing hope in the form of a key. It's called Blue Butterfly Village, built specifically for homeless female veterans with children. This former Navy housing was rotting away, but has been given new life.
Look it! That's where you came to eat breakfast.
To give vets such as Danielle a new life too.
You could start unpacking your clothes too.
3 weeks ago, she and her daughters moved into this fully furnished home. The community playground is right outside their back door.
Do you like living close to the playground?
Yeah.
I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to move my car. I don't have to fold my blankets on somebody's couch. And people can come visit us here instead of us sleeping somewhere else.
There are 73 subsidized townhomes in the complex. It costs $15 million to refurbish, paid for by the Volunteers of America. The veterans pay rent based on a sliding scale. But living here also comes with mental health counseling, job training, money management programs, and child care services. The Secretary of Veterans Affairs says the goal is to get these vets back on their feet, but they can stay here for the rest of their lives.
Look!
And we have lots of these that the Department of Defense is decommissioning, and we in the VA want to pick them up right away. We want to make them sites where we can best care for veterans. This is the future.
Thank you so much, and it's beautiful.
Many of these veterans, including Maria Teresa Alcazar, suffer from PTSD. She was one of the first women to serve on an aircraft carrier and was stationed on the USS Carl Vinson during 9/11.
It is a tough memory. The military is a tough memory.
That's because she is also one of the many women raped while serving their country. A 2014 study by the Veterans Health Administration found nearly 40% of female homeless veterans were sexually assaulted while in the military.
I got assaulted by police officers in our military, and I thought I was so strong. I thought I could fight men off even, and I can't. And that's just the truth about it.
Alcazar's PTSD made it hard to keep a job. She wound up homeless with 2 young sons.
Dear Lord, thank you for the food today.
But now they found a home at Blue Butterfly Village. Her boys have a place to play, and she has something she never thought she'd live without.
I'm sorry, but I have to do this really quick because I have a bed.
Volunteers of America hopes to eventually take over 70 more vacant units owned by a nearby school. That would double the population here. 70 more women like Maria Teresa who would now have a home.
This is the best looking house ever.
I imagine this is more than 4 walls. What does this represent to you?
It's freedom.
Does it feel good?
I'm happy. And these are tears, not of sadness, but I am happy. Because you don't gotta worry about where you lay your head. You have an address. I love it.
And a foundation to build a better life for their families. For CBS This Morning, Ben Tracy, Los Angeles.
What a great project, and so great to see those families back together.
Absolutely. It's nice that it's also not just repurposing homes, it's giving them support and services that they need.